Hi, I'm Jamie from the Bead Gallery, and we are going to make a leather tassel. I know I made this class for 30 minutes. I have no idea why. I think in my memory I was like it probably took 30 minutes to make, but then I did a test run. I feel like I should chit chat a little bit because if I start now, I'll probably finish before everyone who was invited shows up because it's that fast to make. It really is fast. I'll show you the supplies. Oh, can you pass me all those leathers right there? So, we have a lot of leather, and last year I was like, there's only so many necklaces you can make with leather. So this is hand-cut leather. Well, I'll give you a little leather lesson. This is from Japan, these metallics. I love these. So we found a high-end leather factory place in Tokyo. They take the leathers that they would use for clothing, bags, book covers, and whatnot, and then the extras they turn into strips. So that's pretty cool. So I have metallics. Then I also have these. Now this is what's interesting. I'd like to show you these. This one in particular, because if you've ever wondered how they get the leather this long, because you know not all cows have a girth of this much. Like right when you think about it, you're like, how does the leather get to be one long piece? This is a huge cow. But you can't think so linearly. This leather was cut from a circle. Isn't that neat? Like, this is made in the US, I guess from American cows. And it's cut in a circle, like so. So then it's patched off of the cow. So this probably was a very skinny cow. Okay, now, is everyone who wants to learn how to make the tassel here?
We have 6 people live.
Oh, okay, that's enough for me. Ellie, should we get started, or do you want me to talk more about the supplies? Because pretty much that's the supplies. There's
Did you
leather.
talk about the bead caps?
I'm going to. There's leather. There's bead caps, a piece of wire, and beads if you want to, chain if you want to. It's all optional. Alrighty, let me clean up my desk. It's Carol. Arigato. I have a live friend. That's Carol. Say hi, Carol.
Hi.
Turn the camera so you say hi.
Hi.
I have a live student in my class today.
In your live video.
Ellie.
Hello.
She's on the laptop, gonna take all your questions. So if you have any questions, type away. Ellie will let me know what they are. And I have Jason.
And Jason is our cameraman.
Cameraman today. Yeah. Okay, so this is sort of like a cooking show. I have all the different phases ready to show you. Whew! All right. I have a piece of leather that is, let me measure it for you, probably like 2 yards long. This one is 2.5 yards, this one. So it doesn't really matter how long your leather is. And I'll show you, it doesn't even have to be one color. So I'm going to make a tassel. Let's just get to it. I can't wait. Because it's so easy. It's kind of thrilling to teach something that's so easy for a change. I had 2 pieces of leather. They're not the same. They're 2 scrappy pieces. So I will fold them in half. Oh, maybe I'll use this piece too. Okay, look. It just folded so nicely. And then I'll fold it again. Like so. And if you can imagine, we're going to be picking it up in the middle and pulling it like this. So then that would be my tassel. So if you really want a short, bushy tassel, well then you can have it like this. I wonder if that'd be cute or scary. I don't know. I've never made a tassel that fat before. That could be cute. But I don't know if I have the right bead cap for that today, so I'd rather not do something that I'm going to be like, uh-oh, fail. Let's do something that is anti-fail. Okay, so I'm going to take my leather. I'm going to fold it in half. And half again. And this is going to be the length of my tassel, like so. Okay, so just ignore that. Oh, here, let's not waste it. We'll just put it right there. I will take my wire, and I'm going to put a wire wrap loop on the end of this wire. So just because it's show and tell, I'll cut this off, and I'm going to do it one more time and show you where I'm making it. So I'm going to make a 90-degree angle. Take my wrap and tap tool. This is the smaller of the two. And I'm going to make a loop on the second jaw because we need a big loop. You can wrap it around a pen or something if you want. Sorry. Poi English muffin still
What
stuck.
size wire are you using?
You can use 20 gauge, 18, or 16. Let me cover that in a second because what's the determining factor is the hole on your bead cap, which I will be talking about very soon. So I'm going to open up the door and I'm going to scoot my leathers in there. Just like that. I'll cut these after. Ugh. Okay. So that was the second jaw on the wrap and tap. Now, if your loop is too big, just squish it smaller. If your loop's too small, just make it bigger. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be beautiful. We just need it on there. Now, at this point, if you want to add chain on, like here, you can slide on your chain so that there's some here, some on the other side. And before we close the loop, you can add all of your goodies on. You're gonna be cute. Wire wrapped chain. That'd be cute. Okay, so let me move that. We'll take this and I'm just gonna wrap it 1.5 times around. Okay, and cut this tail end. And depending on what you're pulling it up through, your wire wrap may have to be squished. Like that is cute. Oh, I used the silver wire with the brown leather and the gold bead cap.
Right.
I'm going to put it on my silver bead cap then. Just so my metals. Oh, that's cute. But you see how you can see the wire? So you can always squeeze it. Pretty much do anything you want to this project. It's very forgiving. There's other ways of making tassels. I wanted to describe it to you. I don't have the supplies, but I think if I describe it to you, it's so interesting. Okay, you have to look up real quick. Imagine if you have, oh, you have to look up at me. You have to bring the camera. Imagine you have a piece of leather that looks like this, like a strip. And then you cut, like right up to the red line, you cut like this. You cut it into strips all the way across, like a fringe. Then you put glue across the top and you roll it like a cinnamon roll, basically. And that is how you can make a different kind of tassel. I didn't make that today because I didn't have time, because it just occurred to me that that'd be a really cool way to show you. I saw this in the same Japanese leather store in Tokyo where they were selling the fringe and you go home and you roll it yourself with the glue. So I was like, that is so cool. We sell leather, so we could do that. So if you want me to try, comment below and I might. All right, so now we have our leather in here. We're almost done. So if you have questions, you better hurry because I'm going to be done in like 30 seconds. With my chain nose plier, I'm going to make a 90-degree angle. Take my round nose plier, bring the wire up, over, and around to make a basic wire wrap. Switch to the bottom jaw, push forward to 45, turn to 90. And now I will wrap until I hit the cone. I have some versions to show you of what we've done with the tassels, and I'll explain to you how those were done as well. You want to keep pushing this cone down as you go. Okay, now, if that neck is too long and it looks too skinny, what I would advise is you just wrap all the way back up. And that looks really nice. Oh, I like it. Okay. Oh, Carol, could I have some scissors? And I'll show you how to cut these. I like how I'm going to show you how to cut a loop in half. But I will. Okay, so put your scissors in. Try not to cut with the tips of the scissors. You have better leverage further down. Carol, do you have any questions? I mean, the most obvious question I think you could have is, gee, how could you teach such an easy class? I don't know, I thought it'd be so fun.
I didn't realize it would be this easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy then. And then, this is like cutting bangs. You want to, I don't know if you really need to cut them all the same length. It would be easier if I could see what I was doing versus doing it this direction. So hold it towards yourself when you trim it. That's my advice for the day. Okay, and here's a tassel. You can make a necklace. Oh, I'm a bad trimmer. Or you can put it on your bag. You can add chain. So let me show you these cuties. I put beads above this one before the wire wrap. This was the original one. I had some friends sitting in a class and I was like, hey, let's make leather tassels. Here is one with white leather and chain. And I really like the little balls at the bottom. Cute, huh? Yeah. This one, woo! This one is a pendant. Anna wrapped some garnets and amber to the bottom of this. I like that. This one's nice.
Yeah.
Check out
Beads.
And Ellie did this one. She picked the bead for this one.
I like that.
I know. Joanne and I were doing these the other day, and she and I were like, ooh, this white leather, this patent type leather. It's really hard to wear this as a necklace because it's got a stiffer feeling. But then we thought, oh, it would make a great tassel, and it does. We added some base metal nickel colored chain, beautiful aquamarine on top, and you can hang this on your purse, keychain. That'd be so cute as a keychain. I love it. Okay, do you guys have any questions?
No.
Was that easy, Anna?
Oh, Heidi is asking, how do you add the chains?
Oh, I can show you one more time. Happy to.
She lost connection on the first loop.
Who did?
Heidi. She can rewatch it.
Okay,
later, yeah.
so we're going to take this,
Oh, yeah.
make an angle, make a loop that's big enough to hold all your leather. I'll make another tassel since we have...
You have chain? Anna, can I have some gold-plated chain?
Sure.
You know that, that figure 8? And Heidi can see it.
I'll make a short and squatty tassel.
Go for it.
Oh, I think that'd be kind of cute. Because then when it folds in half, it'll look like that. Kind of looks like my hair. It's kind of black and highlighted yellowy orange. Okay, so while I wait for the chain from Anna, does anyone have any questions at all? It's quiet out there.
Quiet.
You know, that's a good sign to me
I
if
was
there's no
so
questions.
sorry.
Because then that means either that you understand how to do it because the project's easy, or I made it look so terribly difficult nobody wants to make it.
Okay, come on.
I don't think that's the case. All right, so Heidi, I'm gonna cut the chain. It was a figure 8, so I'm gonna cut the 8s in between. Oh, the chain should be longer than the leather.
That's important.
Oh, yeah, kind of, because I'm just randomly cutting and I realized, whoa, I didn't even make a plan. Okay, so I'll put a piece on first, and I'll just straddle it somewhere towards the middle. Okay, like that. And I'll take my bundle it in there. Can you see that,
What
Jason?
size wire? Jamie's using
This one is 20 gauge.
20 gauge right now.
But I would recommend 18. It's just that because I was just getting ready for this demo and I had some plated old wire sitting there, I was like, I'll just use that for my demo. Most likely I'm going to cut it apart after because I want to use gold fill.
For a
Okay.
more permanent finish.
Yeah. Okay, so I got it all in there. I'll take this chain and I'll straddle it in there.
So one in the beginning and one in the end.
Yeah, and if you want to, you can probably get one in the middle somehow too. I would say just as long as it's hooked on this loop,
It's good to go.
it's good to go. Yep. Okay. And don't mind it looking like a mess. That's just how it looks.
Okay.
Okay, here's another sample with the chain just... Sorry, my other hand is trapped. There. Can you see that? The chain is just stuck in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to Jamie's project.
Okay, so this one is because I doubled it again. Super. Okay, let's see what happens. The trick with this is finding a bead cap, but if you can't find a bead cap, you can make your own cone. Oh! I'll teach you how to make your own cone since we have time. That's what we'll do. I'll show you real fast how to make your own cone.
After you finish it.
Okay, let me finish this project. Sorry. So ADD. Okay, I'm going to squish this.
Callie says, whoa, that's chubby.
I know. Isn't it crazy? I think it's going to be super cute.
Got it in there, Jane?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh my God. Super cute.
Watch everybody. Hold
Okay.
on, Jane. Hold it right up against there so the girls can see.
Oh, Jamie, how about you make a cone for your blue one?
Okay.
How about that, Ellie? I will. All right, so then I just wire wrap the top. Ellie, will you go find a bead to put on top of this? I'm going to keep this one because it's so silly. I don't even know if I'm going to cut the loops. But I think it's so silly. Oh my God. It's like a bad hair day. So cute. I love it. It'll look different once you cut the loops. No worries.
Okay, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to make a quick cone. What time is it? What time is it?
It-
Oh, we're going to be done in like a few minutes. Here we go. This is how you make your own cone. You take your thick gauge wire, you cut the end off. You put it on your round nose plier. You'll be like, what? Is that it? Yeah, that is it.
What kind of wire are you using, Jane?
This one I think is, you know what? I don't know. Let me go check the bag. Maybe 18, 16? 18, 16? Okay, so if you can find something that's graduated from tip to base.
And she's using soft wire, guys. Soft temper wire.
Soft. I should have measured this piece of wire because I don't think it's long enough. But I think you're getting the idea of what I'm doing, right? I'm making my own cone. Then you're like, well, what do you do if that cone is not big enough? Then you get this thing called a bezel mandrel. Boom. And if that's not big enough, then you get your ring mandrel or your hoop mandrel. But pretty cool. So you can make something that's cone shaped. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
Anything else, Jane?
Well, if Ellie brings the bead back, I will finish up this thing that I was making and I'll wrap it in there. And I would love questions, even personal ones. Like today, I had peanut butter jelly on my poi English muffin for breakfast. Then I had some of Jason's pineapple fried rice and Anna's noodles for lunch. Just like 2 bites each. I just ate the other half of my poi English muffin right before we taped this. It got stuck in my throat, so
Did it have peanut butter jelly on it?
yeah. So it's kind of like still in there.
Yeah.
So it came to the Tassel class with me. Yay! Oh, Ellie, you're so good. Look at that. She had a beautiful tiger's eye. You're good with those caps. All right. I'm going to hang it on this Marmy lobster. call it the marmy lobster because my mom asked us to carry these big lobsters a while ago. They're so cute. Okay, 90-degree angle, round nose plier, push forward to 45, turn to 90, hold the loop, open the door, put on the clasp, close the door, and wrap. And again, this is plated wire. I do not like plated wire because it usually, not usually, it always rubs off. Always. I've never had a plated wire not rub off on a project, which is why I'm very distrustful of it. But I wasn't sure what I was making today, so I just grabbed some that I found in a bag.
Amanda Kondo asked, what is the best part of your day so far?
Oh my God, the best part of my day so far today. Oh, I made jewelry like a demon. Making new class samples, some special orders. I was on a roll and it felt good. It felt good to be creative and just make stuff. Okay, so let me cut these so you can see the final product. Thank you so much for coming to the leather class. If you're not in the class and you're gonna watch it later, thank you so much for coming and just enjoying, because I love teaching and sharing ideas and showing you guys how to have fun in 30 minutes or less. Hey, I wonder if I should make a beading program that's like how to have creative fun in 30 minutes or less. Now, one thing I did notice is that the leather doesn't sit nice because it's been wrapped. But leather, just like your shoes or a leather jacket, it softens the more you touch it and wear it. So no worries. Just keep touching and wearing it.
Yeah.
I might try wetting mine.
Oh, Coco says it looks like an angel. It's cute. And Caligu says thank you with donuts.
Heidi, can you see the chain now? All right.
Okay. Can I say thank you, Jason? I'll take the camera. Thank you to Jason, cameraman, LA, laptop girl, Carol Kono, my live student.
Anna for finishing up some projects.
Oh.
And Michelle for
Do you
manning
have
the
any
store.
comments?
Running the store and Anna. Thanks, you guys. I really had fun. We will be back for something else. Signing off. Boy, big old bye.